let's check out some videos where women actually needed those men and they were so grateful to have them.
Oh, thank you. Sorry. I got her by the foot.
She's already grateful.
Oh, thank you so much. I can't pull up. No, Mom, it's gonna be okay. Thank you.
Oh my God.
No, use your feet. Get back up here. You got this.
Don't say thank you
No,
already.
I'm not letting you go.
I got your other hand. Can you push your feet up? That's what I'm trying.
I'm gonna try to get under your armpit here. Ready?
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a big hoist here. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my
That
God.
poor lady. I bet she was really hoping it was going to be a bear that saved her.
No. Are we going back to the argument a bear is better than a man? I want all these women who chose a bear to imaginary situation, get into a cage with a bear versus a cage with a man and see then what they think. Of course, I don't want anybody to get hurt, but let's imagine.
So naturally, she is going to choose the bear, right? Because bears are more predictable. You can scare away a bear by playing dead.
Put them in a cage with the bear. Yep.
Some of them going to sleep. Fuck God!
Surprise, watch what happens when this girl tries to run out without pay. Dumb.
Think I'm stupid? Come on.
Stupid. Open it. Demanding. Grabbing my phone? What? It's not your fault for stealing?
You gonna give me my screen back or you're gonna go home? Which one is it?
Like, he is literally so nice that he is even giving her the option to just give the screen back without even apologizing, and he will let her go. And she still has the audacity to argue with him. Who is she calling?
All you have to do is give me the phone, let me take the screen off, and I'll let you go. Give me the phone back. Give me the phone back. Give me the phone. I'm gonna take the screen off and put your old screen back.
Oh, he had a new screen for her, and she's still. Oh my God.
I'm at the one down the way.
He's calling the
customer
police.
tried to run away with the phone screen that I repaired for her. No, I did not try to run away. Stop.
No, you did not.
I got with the phone screen that I repaired for her. No, I did not try to run away. Stop lying. I got you on video. Now she's threatening me.
Stop lying.
To get over here to shoot me. Yes. And all I told her is, give me the phone, let me take the screen off, and
It's
I'll let her
literally
go.
recorded.
She's getting people sent over here. So
Hurry up, Mom is not gonna help you out, sweetie. He already called the police. You are completely screwed. And the funniest part, she's saying, why you lying? I feel like this is the type of person that you will have a monitor in front of her and a recording of her, and she will look at the display and be like, why you lying, display? That ain't me, that's AI. That's ChatGPT. Like, oh my God.
You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
Fellas, don't ever let that woman play with you. She ever play with you, you jump in her car and you throw her shit and fall.
Oh, brother. I don't think that's the answer. Just let him go.
I think that women are just as tough as men. I think that...
Yeah, I would say maybe emotionally just as tough, but not physically as tough. There's
Like,
Okay, so
emotionally,
you're saying
they're
that
tougher
women
than men
wouldn't be able to play in a
sometimes.
sport with a man because it's not safe for the woman
Do
to play.
women get drafted in the military?
Oh!
No, but they go to the military,
I know,
so...
but why don't
Yeah,
they
by
get drafted?
choice.
Why do guys get drafted and
Do
women
we even
don't?
still do the draft?
I'm saying...
It's like the government doesn't want to even women soldiers. They just allow it because they don't want drama. That's how I feel like it is. And don't get me wrong, there are women soldiers who are really strong, but it is such a rarity, all right? It's an exception.
Yeah, the draft is still... We all have to register for the draft.
Okay, well, first of all,
I said, but why don't women
First of all,
get
I think that no one should be able to... No one should have to register for the
maybe we
draft.
agree on that,
But
I'm
second
just
of
saying,
all...
why does women
Who's
get
arguing
drafted
with
and not
that?
women?
Yeah,
because I
answer.
think back when the draft was like being used heavily, I think that it was very sexist and men viewed women not as strong.
Viewed women not as strong. No, I feel like back then people and men like were smarter. That's what I feel like. They had more common sense than today. And like he's a teenager. Like my question is, which group of people do you want to hang out with so you have to say these things so you are accepted by these people? Like why do you need to please others by saying dumb shit like that? Alright, like I don't get it. It's better to be alone and have an actual normal common sense opinion than appealing to a majority of people that suck.
And I think that that's pretty horrible because women are just as strong as men. And
Are you talking about physically just as strong?
Physically and mentally, yeah. You can disagree with me here, but if you're a woman going into the military...
Are there some women that are physically stronger than a man? Yes, but on average. I'm talking about on average.
Yeah, average.
Men are much stronger than women. I have to agree.
I still would disagree with that sometimes.
Be a alpha male, not a beta male.
You guys are fucking pussies. Are you kidding?
No battery left.
What the
Pulsing through my hand.
She's got shoes on. Take your shoes off.
Oh, take your shoes off.
Oh, is that why?
Yeah, you're not her.
Do one more test.
Oh
my goodness!
Oh, I didn't know that.
Okay.
I didn't know you need to be earthed.
That's a boy!
Wait, it's a boy?
That's a boy!
Really?
That's a man, man!
Can you imagine a woman who convinced tens of millions of women not to have children, not to prioritize motherhood? She herself, 20 years later, that same woman, she says, I regret the situation. I mourn. This is strong language. I mourn for my unborn children. I wish I had children. This is unfair that you convince tens of millions of women. Yes? You convince tens of millions of women that motherhood is not important, that having a career is. And then she says, I mourn for my unborn children. Now,
it's the funniest thing when you take advice from someone who just started living life. All right, like I would understand back in the day, you would always listen to the elderly. You would always listen to someone who already has experience in life, who experienced everything and then can share from their own perspective how it is. They cannot speak for someone else. They cannot speak for someone who didn't live their life. They're speaking for their own life, but you get those perspectives and you listen to those stories. But like someone who just started living life and today decided, okay, I think this is better for you, and then has the audacity to come and even tell you without an example. Like you haven't even lived life to tell me how awesome is life when you're 70, when you're 80, without children and without a husband and chasing your career only. Like, I don't want to listen to you. I don't understand people who actually follow women like that.
Same woman, Jermaine Greer, she says, now we have to look. Can you imagine she says this? All I'm telling you to do is look at the confessions of the feminists. Forget about me, what I say. Look at the confessions of the feminists. She says, now we have to look at motherhood being a full-time career option. This is exactly what she states.
I feel like if I was a guy, like I would pull bitches.
And this is the part where I educate you like a motherfucker, right? No. It don't work that way. See...
You're removing that.
I got locks. You know what I'm saying?
So?
I'm chocolate and shit. Somewhat chocolate
so?
And shit. My forehead big and shit.
Look really good.
I got style and shit. But I'm lonely and shit.
I don't think he's lonely because of the locks. He's lonely because of the last part of the clip. Awkward. Nah, I like that type of cringe. But I think it's confidence. I think majority of the time it is confidence and manifesting, opening up to the world, trying, experiencing, not being afraid of failure and rejection. I think people who are not afraid of rejection and not afraid of failure are the most successful people in the world.
There are women called gold diggers, but there's not a name for men who only date attractive women.
Yes, there is. It's called normal, because dating someone that you find attractive is normal. Any man or woman dating someone that they don't find attractive and they have other reasons for dating them will have their own special term. Like a gold digger. It's pretty straightforward. Why would you date someone that you don't find attractive? Ew.
Men like to chase nowadays.
They do, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, so you don't like that men want to be chased?
No, man should chase us.
You think men should chase women?
Yes.
You don't find that like unattractive or a turnoff?
Absolutely not. That's very masculine.
Stalkerish.
So how does a guy know when you're interested?
Stalkerish.
That's a good question.
They're not supposed to.
It's fully known.
so like how do you get anywhere in this shit?
You know how to get head?
Are you asking me or are you just asking the guys?
He knows how to give head. Every
Oh my
short guy knows how to give head.
Dude, this is like the craziest
Wait, why?
fucking interview.
Every short guy knows how to give head.
Wait, but what?
Every short guy. Wow. What does that even mean?
What's the perfect size?
I don't think there is one.
I don't think there is one.
It depends.
Me?
Yeah, you're fun size.
Shit, you haven't even seen it. How are you gonna say I'm the perfect
Those
size?
pants
Come on now.
A lot.
Those pants say a lot. Okay, predict.
I told you I like
Predict based off my pants here.
I'm not that way. I'm gonna say.
You're what?
I'm not that way. I mean, like.
You're not that way?
I don't care how big.
What do you mean you're not that way? I can see your both of the things. I can see them already. Like this is how much you're hiding. Okay, like this. I can imagine that. I have wide imagination. I don't need to see it. I can imagine the rest.
Your dick is.
Okay. No, well, you brought it up. I'm just saying.
I don't remember the last time I sat and just looked at a girl Instagram pics. If she has a link, her Instagram don't exist. Niggas going straight to the link. And no, I ain't subbing to shit. But it's some ways I can see you, my baby. I got, it's some different ways I can see you. You feel me? Everything is free online. That's why I don't know why these freaky niggas is paying for shit. We gonna see it regardless.
One of the funniest things I see when girls get out of a relationship is they think revenge is just hoeing around. They're like, yeah, fuck him. I'm gonna go sleep with 4 dudes. Take that. In reality, the only person you're hurting and getting revenge on, not even revenge, the only person you're hurting is yourself. Because you're really showing, like, hey.
The only revenge that I accept is girls' revenge body. Like, when you are out of this comfort zone of a relationship where you enjoyed eating pizzas together, binge watching series, and just not caring because he loves you the way you are. And then you want that revenge body, and there is no better motivation than that. And I would love that. Not really. Love an imaginary situation where I can be there and get that revenge body and then just come back.
Hey, you're kind of just a hoe. If you're gonna break up with someone, or if someone broke up with you and you're trying to get revenge, and you're just gonna go sleep around and just go do some promiscuous shit, it shows your character. You're gonna let a bunch of random people hit to make someone who's not in your life mad? Make that make sense. You're trying to fill the void by digging a deeper hole. It's not gonna work. But what I see happen most often is these girls will do this, have just this emptiness inside them, and eventually try to get back with their ex. And sometimes it works, most of the time it doesn't work, and they're just left there like they just been used, they just been ran through, and it's their fault. They allow that to happen.
Yep.
And then they take this trauma, they bring it to the next relationship, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
it's fucked.
Yeah.
And I think this is why the dating scene is so fucked now, because you got all these chicks trying to get revenge and just getting ran through, and then they try to settle down, but they can't. It's a pretty sad phenomenon if you think about it.
If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying?
Yeah, that's
Should
true.
a crazy animal missing its frontal lobe be allowed to
I don't
vote?
like him.
No.
Then why do we keep allowing women to vote?
Well, the Constitution demands it.
Yeah, but they're fucking with the Constitution anyways, and that wasn't part of the OG version.
Do you think women have great
What does that guy belong?
reverence for the Constitution?
No. I don't think they have
What's
great...
your basis for that view?
I don't think they have great reverence for 2 plus 4.
And why is that?
They might give you the answer and they might tell you 5. Knowing the answer is 6, but just to say 5 to get you. To make a problem.
No, I appreciate that dynamic.
You almost said you agree.
I said I appreciate the dynamic.
I was faking it. I was faking it. Stop telling people that you got it like that.
Still hit. He still hit. Still be doing these.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
You still gave him awesome jawsome.
Yeah.
You still gave him maximum lickage. He won. He won.
Either give up your right to vote
Yep.
or give up your right to an abortion.
Give up my right to vote. I get too many abortions. Give up my right to vote.
What do you mean too many abortions? How many?
Huh?
Who?
More or less than 10?
Less. Less.
More or less than 5?
Less. Equal.
What?
can she live with herself? Oh my god.
You should be ashamed of yourself. And this is, you should come out and apologize.
Definitely. When men started realizing their worth.
It's 2025. Figure it out.
Wow.
I think they... Oh man, it's not working.
Look, he wants to
Let's see,
help.
maybe pull it from that end.
He's trying to be a cheerleader, though. He's trying to help. What is happening? What is that thing that fell down?
At least they put it in diagonally, you know? But it's not going to fit.
Oh, she's trying to put this thing in the car.
Oh, no.
It's gonna break.
It's not gonna fit.
She said that y'all got AIDS.
Oh yeah, that's nothing new.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Is your voice always like this?
Always like this. This is basically my morning voice.
If I heard you on like the mic on Fortnite, I would probably cream my pants.
Every single person says, "Oh, you have a voice changer."
No, yeah, if I heard your voice on Fortnite, I
You'd
would
have
die.
absolutely ask for the snap.
Mhm.
Perfect. I love that. And then we'll actually get back into the questions.
Marriage is a trap. Do not do it. Nobody
Oh my
wants
God,
to be
is she
doing
looking
this
good?
every single day. It is a trap. You know what the real trap is? We traded loyalty for options, respect for attention, commitment for convenience. Now women are walking all over the place saying, we don't need a man. And the man has stopped becoming the man that we dreamed of. It is actually scary what we're seeing nowadays. We say we want safety, but we reject structure. We want love, but we treat submission as if it was slavery. The truth is, marriage isn't a trap. Loneliness and bitterness is. One day you'll wake up alone and you will realize being alone, doing life alone, that's the real trap.
It's like, if you think about it, you alone would have to do all of that thing all by yourself every single day. In marriage, it's 50-50. Maybe sometimes it's 70-30, but at the end of the day, it's almost 50-50. But if you're alone, you have to do it either way by yourself. So I don't know, this idea of like, oh, but I would have to cook for him. You will have to cook for yourself. If you want a good quality life, you should cook for yourself as well. And if you're cooking for yourself, what is the problem of making that meal a bit bigger? You know, like, what? I don't understand the logic of, oh my God, I would have to sacrifice a lot. No, girl. Like, it's easier. Life is so much easier.
Tell me what you just said again. One more time. Say it loud.
It's very fun to have a daddy like you.
Yay.
Why is it fun to have a daddy like me? What we be doing that's fun?
Ice cream.
Ice cream. And or maybe tag and hide and seek.
Yeah. What did we just get done doing?
Getting some ice cream.
Where did we just have fun at before that?
He looks like JC.
We gone to Urban Air Adventure Park.
Yeah. And what did we do yesterday?
He doesn't remember already.
McDonald's, go to Chuck E. Cheese, ate Dippin' Dots, and also ate some pizza.
Oh my God.
And what we got at home, that yellow school bus, what is it?
Engineering lab.
Engineering labs. Hey man, it's cool to have a daddy like me, man.
Yeah, but like, also, it's not fair that the dad is all fun, and then the mother is all like, do this, do that, blah, blah, blah. Like, come on. Of course they're gonna like the dad more then.
I love it. It's what I work hard for.
That's what I'm talking about. That's...
Here's Halle Berry and her vagina. This is a custom look by Laquan Smith. She should have opted for not sheer paneling because she's a lovely woman. Got a great set of cans on that one, but no one needs to see the mud flaps. Here's Tracy Ellis Ross, who should have stayed home. You see what I mean by all the women dressed like cartoonish pimps. They thought they were being wacky. I love Chapel Rowan's music. She looked like a Timu D. Snyder. And here's Lisa, who played Mook in White Lotus as well. All the White Lotus people, like I said, they failed. She is in Louis Vuitton. She's wearing Rosa Parks' face on her crotch. As you
By
can
accident.
imagine, with all the black artists, musicians, and designers in attendance, they were not thrilled by that. Kim Kardashian looked
Come
like
on, nitpicking.
if a hooker was now engaging in spy versus spy. Cynthia Erivo looked
What
like
is that?
if RuPaul's Drag Race had a Freddy Krueger night, and she
still lost. Oh my god. You know Hunger Games and like Capital 12 or whatever it's called, and like back in the day when I was watching that, I would see what they are wearing as fashion and I'd be like, oh my god, is that the future? That's disgusting. And like it took just a couple of years to already see this in festivals and Met Gala. Like these celebrities are so like there's no taste anymore. Art itself, I feel like since modern art came out and people would put a dot and then call it an art, like they took all the essence of actually what is beautiful behind art, and now everything is art, everything is expressionism, everything is modernism. Like nah, brother, like shit is shit and it's ugly and it doesn't look nice, and my eyes can see what looks nice, what looks pretty, and that ain't it.